This is exactly how to build a high-tech e-commerce business from zero to over $1 million step by step. I'm going to explain everything inside of this video so you can copy paste my exact roadmap from zero to $1 million per year with your own high-tech e-commerce business. And the reason why we want to do this, if we start with a dropshipping store, we can always brand it into a high-tech e-commerce brand, which is exactly what I'll be doing next couple of years. And with a high-tech e-commerce brand, you have to have minimum $100,000 in capital to start that up. But with a dropshipping store, you can start with just $1,000 to $2,000 and you can profit $300 or more profit on every single sale that you make with a high-ticket item. So with high-ticket dropshipping, you want to sell products that are over $1,000. Ideally, you want to make over $1,000 profit per sale. And obviously, that's not always going to be possible, but you want to aim for at least $300 profit on every single sale that you make. So items above $1,000, you want to sell directly on your high-ticket e-commerce store. And with high-ticket dropshipping, it's becoming easier and easier to see success because of the power of AI. So because of the power of AI, you're able to start a e-commerce website in just minutes, comparing it to days and days of having to build your own website completely from scratch. You can now replicate multi-million-dollar brands using the power of apps and websites like Replo that can literally other multi-million-dollar brands mirror it onto your own Shopify store. So let me explain the step-by-step way to build $1 million high-ticket e-commerce store completely from scratch. Step one, we need to find a product. Whatever you're going to sell online, we need to find a product and validate it that it's actually profitable and it's actually going to have people looking to buy it every single month on Google. So there's a ton of ways that you can find products online to sell. For example, you can use ChatGPT. You can literally type in a prompt, help me find 10 high-ticket e-commerce products that are over $1,000, and you can repeat the cycle until you find products to sell on your store. The second way is to literally go outside and actually look for a high-ticket products that are near you. For example, I just went for a run earlier this morning and I found so many high-ticket products that you probably don't even know what. For example, I went to a restaurant and there's like these restaurant booths, there's this reception desk, there's chandeliers, restaurant equipment, walks, and things like that are all inside that restaurant. Those are just examples of high-ticket products that you can see and observe every single day. After we find our high-ticket products that we want to sell on our website, we want to validate that there is actually demand for these products. For example, if you're going to be selling a sauna, for example, you want to make sure there are actually people looking to buy saunas every single month on Google. And luckily, if we just type in sauna into Google Trends, we can see that it's non-seasonal. Plus, there are more and more people looking to buy saunas each and every single year and over year. This is a great example of a great niche to get into because of the fact that it is growing and there's not a lot. And even though there are competitors in that space that are selling saunas as well, you're able to still ride a growing trend. And if you're in the game, you're in the niche long enough, you're able to still compete with the biggest players inside the sauna industry. After we validate our products, we want to find suppliers for these products so that we can actually sell these profitably and actually have good logistics, because suppliers are the backbone of our business. And if we want good suppliers, we want to actually work with suppliers that require a little bit more work than using AliExpress. AliExpress is not even a supplier. If you're using AliExpress in 2024, then stop right now. You're gonna fail no matter what you try with AliExpress. So to find suppliers is actually quite straightforward. I have tons of videos on this, but to find suppliers, all you really need to do is type in buy sauna online or buy sauna into Google, and you can find manufacturers over on the left-hand side of Google Shopping that say buy brand or buy store. And all you need to do is just open up all of these stores and look for the manufacturer that produces or makes these sauna. And after you find some of these manufacturers, quickly just put them onto a spreadsheet so you can reach out to them in the next step. So after you have researched all of these suppliers onto your spreadsheet, it's time to close these suppliers. I have plenty of scripts, but if you just want my exact supplier script that I personally use to close over 200 plus suppliers, just comment the word supplier script and I'll send it over directly to you in the comment section below. Just comment that and I'll send it over to you. So after we research enough suppliers in our spreadsheet, it's time to build a website so we can show suppliers that we are a legitimate business. So head over to shopify.com. I have a link down in the description if you want to get the free trial of Shopify for a low price of just $1. So use that link and you can sign up for Shopify for just $1 a month. And after you sign up for Shopify, all you really need to do is just create a Shopify website. There are many themes that you can use, but my personal favorites are Empire and the Warehouse theme. They are tried and tested. I use it for all of my high-ticket e-commerce stores. So go ahead and pick up the Empire thing, for example, install it and go ahead and configure the website based on your competitor. If you've never built a website before, I have plenty of tutorials. Just check it out on the channel, me showing you exactly how to build a website live. You can also use Replo to mirror multi-million-dollar brands. So just install the Replo website onto your Shopify store and you're able to also clone other websites directly onto your own Shopify store. You can also use copy with a K to import competitors' products directly in your store after you close them. But for now, all you really need is just some demo products onto your store. So you can use copy, put them on your website, build your Shopify store, and make sure it looks good and is ready to close suppliers, and then reach out to the suppliers and close as many as possible. After you close all those suppliers, it's now time to launch ads. With our advertising strategy, it's quite straightforward. We want to target buyers that are ready to give you their credit cards. And the best way to do this is exactly target people that are at the very bottom of the funnel. For example, if someone is searching to buy a couch, they're going to type in the word couch. It means that they are looking to buy either red couch, green couch, a Ashley furniture couch, any types of couches. You don't know. But if someone types in Ashley furniture couch and you sell the brand Ashley furniture and you sell their couches, well, it's not rocket science. All you really need to do is just match that search term to that customer. And that's exactly our marketing strategy. Is we want to show up for branded keywords that people are already looking to buy with active buying intent, and we just want to show up for it and capture the sale. This is not like TikTok where Facebook ads run creatives over and over again trying to go viral in hopes of you actually making a sale. This is the exact opposite. We show up for terms that are products that we sell, and it's not rocket science to make sale. If you do this correctly, you should be able to invest $1 to get $10 back on every single advertising dollar that you spend. For example, if you spend $1,000 in ads, you should expect $10,000 in revenue back if you follow this advertising strategy correctly. And I have plenty of videos on the channel on exactly how to set up these Google Shopping and Google search text ads as well. After we master Google ads and we're making sales, we want to add other channels for advertising. For example, Bing is the next best marketing channel to advertise on, simply because there are not a lot of advertisers on there, and people that are on there are all older people, which are probably most likely the target audience that you're going to be selling to, because they have more active cash and the fact that they usually don't price shop other competitors, which means being on Bing is probably one of the best advantages that you can do in 2024 and beyond. After you're on multiple marketing channels, Google, Bing, Facebook, Pinterest, and even doing SEO for your website, it's time to scale. And scaling is quite straightforward with this business model. It's really just doing more of what's already working. If you have a brand that for every dollar that you put in, you're getting $30 back, which is not anything crazy at all, it means that you have more potential to grow that brand. Because for high ticket e-commerce, the benchmark is for every dollar that you spend, you should be able to get $10 back. And if you're above that benchmark, it means that, hey, you can scale this brand absolutely to the moon until you hit that benchmark, and where it's probably best to level off until you gather more data and you're able to make more educated decisions. So scaling is all about finding those suppliers that are working well for you and raising the bids, raising the budget so you can spend more and make more revenue and profits for your business. Scaling also requires hiring team members, because at the end of the day, we want to start a business where we can be fully removed from it. I currently only work 5 to 10 minutes a day on my own high-tech e-commerce business, and I'm able to travel, enjoy time with my friends, and just fully be removed from the business and just check in to make sure everything's moving smoothly. Here's some additional tips that I would recommend that you take action on in terms of your high-tech e-commerce business so that you can get to $1 million per year as fast and as efficiently as possible. So I would recommend downloading an app called Microsoft Clarity. It's a website. It's completely free. You just need to install a pixel onto your website, and you're able to track visitors that are currently on your website, see what they're doing, see how they're browsing through your website. And using Microsoft Clarity, you're able to identify potential bottlenecks in areas in your website that you are lacking. For example, if a customer is rage clicking, so rage clicking, all it means is that someone's clicking the same button over and over again, and usually means that something is broken on your website. So you can use Microsoft Clarity to find potential bottlenecks, areas where you can improve your website to overall improve the user interface and the user experience. So ultimately that leads to more sales and more profits in your pocket. Along with that, I would recommend using email marketing to also make up more revenue and profits for your business. Currently for my store, email marketing makes up 25 to 40% of my revenue. So do not sleep on email marketing. It's so important. So I would recommend using Klaviyo to set up your email flows, have a pop-up, have a welcome series abandoned checkout, have a browse abandonment. All these flows definitely help in terms of increasing your revenue generated for every single visitor that is on your website. And to get to $1 million in profit, all we really need is just an exit. So for example, the high-tech e-commerce stores usually sell for 30x multiples on your profit. So if you're profiting $35,000 a month, and you're doing that consistently for a year, which for most people, you can realistically reach that in 2 to 3 years, and you can sell the business for $1 million. And if you wanted to keep it, you can essentially just pocket that profit over and over again. But for most people that want to make that $1 million, it only takes 2 to 3 years to reach that. All you need is a high-ticket e-commerce business doing $35,000 a month in profit. You're able to sell it on brokerages like Empire Flippers for a 30x multiple at this current rate. Obviously, this multiple can change over time, but 30x is on the lower end. Aim for 40x if the economy is doing better in a couple of years and you're able to get even more money for your business. So that's how you go from $0 to $1 million with high-ticket e-commerce in a nutshell. If you want to learn exactly how you can do this more practically, I have built a free training. Check it out in the description down below. If you want to work with myself and my team to help you bootstrap and build your business to 10K a month profit with a full money-back guarantee, there's a link down below to apply for coaching to work with myself and the team at Peak Flow. So with that being said, that's it for this video. I hope you guys took away value from this video. It's so important that you take this information in and actually take action, because with most people, they never actually end up taking action and it bites them in the end because of the fact that you miss out on a great opportunity to start a high-ticket e-commerce business in 2024. It's not too late at all. The market's barely even tapped into. So it's time to start that high-ticket e-commerce business that can completely change your life, just like how it changed my life. So with that being said, drop any comments in the comment section below if you have any questions, and until next time.